so many people asking me to record it. So I'm just going to explain why I was so excited about this. Obviously, this launched a year ago, and we had this massive vision of where it was going to go. And, you know, for whatever reason it was, it took time for it to evolve into what we always wanted it to be. And it's crazy because now everything has paid off. And this is something that I said to the team the other day. If you stuck this out and you kept that belief in this company, then well done to you. And this is your reward for that. Because I think that's the biggest thing in network marketing, is sometimes people don't get their own way and they leave and they move on to something else, and they look back and they think, oh shit, I should have stayed, because they see what is happening. Now, I've kept that rock solid belief since the beginning. Even when Fred sort of was telling me all these different things, I'm like, when are they coming? I just keep that belief that they are always going to come. And that's always what's kept me with this company, is these guys right here, these owners. So every single year, I can imagine every single birthday, we're going to have a crazy something announced. He even said to me the other day, oh, you wait until you find out what's coming next. I'm like, do not tell me. Do not tell me that anything else is coming, because I do not want to be distracted and I do not want to know about it. So the reason for my excitement wasn't necessarily like the travel itself. I mean, it's great for going on and getting your discounts and everything, but you know, my passion is around the products and the business, and that's what really drew me into this and got my excitement up, is what you can actually offer someone as an opportunity now. So, you know, you're not just offering a product company like anybody else and what every other company is doing. You're offering someone to come in, they get the products, you know, they get these rewards, they get access to the diamonds, everything that anyone could ever want is now within our company. And for me, the biggest thing was things like today, a lady joined my business. She spent £350 of Ariix. She got all the products that she's been desiring to get. But the craziest thing is she's now got £700, which she's going to get discount on her next holiday. So she's using that herself and is immediately saving money that she would have spent, but she's got all of her products now. So she's literally tripled her money's worth. But imagine if she didn't use those rewards on her own holiday, she would actually be able to give them to a friend and get her money back. So instantly, she triples her money. And that's the big thing here with this opportunity for me, is that anyone investing into this company can triple their money if they do the work to share these rewards. So I know that the burning question is, how does it all work? What is the vision? All these crazy things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Fred on here. He's going to share the vision. He's going to share with you how it works. All the kind of questions I'm sure you're going to ask are going to come out of his mouth anyway. But anyone who does have any questions, you write them down in the chat. I will be watching the chat while Fred is doing his thing. And at the end, I will come back and ask Fred any questions that I feel are relevant that he didn't answer within his talk. If he did answer them and they're still being asked, I'll answer it after this webinar in the team page, just to save Fred's time. So I'm going to hand over to the main man himself and let him do his thing.
All right. So, and John, if I don't say something right or it's not clear, interrupt me right then, because it's my accent.
You just say it wrong. You can't say it wrong. You're the CEO.
But I mean, if it's not clear or right, you say that's just not making sense, or I want to make sure it's understood.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about this entire lifestyles, Ariix lifestyle rewards. If you will just think of this program, the best analogy I can give is a frequent flyer mile program that they have for airlines. Everybody understands it really well. When you fly, you get reward little dollars that you can then use for future travel. Ours is exactly the same way, only you don't just use your frequent flyer miles for travel. We want to make it so you use your frequent flyer miles for any types of good or service that we can dream up. So that's why I'm not even telling Joanna what's coming, because there is more than just travel when it came out. And there's going to be more than just diamonds now that they're out, etc. So what it is, if I said it a little better, it's your new form of currency that you can buy other things with it for buying Ariix products. It's that easy. Every dollar you spend with Ariix, and that is including VAT and duty, and I know, shipping's driving you crazy. We're coming out with a new pricing model that will be all-inclusive for VAT, duty, shipping, so you get your free shipping, etc. Every dollar you spend on that, and if you think about it, we don't collect the tax, we don't collect the shipping, all we make money on is the product. But since it's all-inclusive pricing, every dollar you spend in that is going to go into your little bucket of your Ariix bucks, your Ariix dollars. And they are then used to buy down the price currently of travel and, of course, diamonds and more to come. In addition, you have Ariix opportunity rewards. These are things that you get for building your business. And you get these credits that can be used to further buy down travel and diamonds to the point that you literally, I kid you not, you will go for free. You can buy your diamonds for free. You didn't pay $1. All you did was build your Ariix business. Make sense? So a week stay at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico is $5,000. You could buy it down with your Ariix bucks to $2,500, and then you could use your Ariix opportunity rewards to go from $2,500 to $0. And you go free. That is the vision of Ariix, with a lot more products and things that excite you to spend your money on. Right now, when I get my frequent flyer miles, because I fly way too many miles on Delta, they give me a little brochure. And it says, if you don't want to do flying, you can buy one of the following. You can buy this rubber squishy ball. You can buy these highlighter pens, stuff like that. I can't really give a crap about that stuff. Ours is going to be similar, but on steroids. So travel now has been a royal pain in the butt. It's never been done before. So anytime you're trying to do anything for the first time, it's even hard getting the vendor who supplies the service to wrap his head around what it is we're trying to do. That has been work. They have worked on the interface to make it easier to make the travel. Joanna, you know already all the problems it had of I can't see if it's 2 beds or if it's 1 bed. I don't get a picture of what the site looks like. So they have been working to make the user interface much more friendly, because that usually is not what they do. They sell it to travel agencies who make their own front end pretty and beautiful and easy to use, and that's why you use a travel agent. So that's come great strides. Well, the next thing we've always wanted to do is to be able to let the reps make money on travel. Why not? So this is now the first program where you're actually going to make real money from your Ariix dollars. You're going to convert your Ariix dollars to pound or to euro or whatever it was, it converts automatically, okay? And here's how it works, and it is super simple. Then when you all ask me these questions, I'm going to tell you, not yet, it's coming, but we don't want to overwhelm you with what is coming in travel. We're going to do one piece at a time, make sure it's perfect, and then move to the next. So here's how this first one works. Every dollar you've spent in Ariix, we won't go through the promotion yet, we'll do the promotion coming up later. But every dollar you've spent in Ariix sits in your bank. For those people who pay the travel fee, again, to have these lifestyle rewards, there is no fee. But to access the travel engine back end, there has to be a fee. Because that's how the company makes its living, is charging huge access fees to the travel agencies. So we took that huge access fee and divided it by the number of reps we would have. Everybody pays a small portion, and everybody can afford to have the back end office access for a year. So that fee doesn't go to us, that goes to our vendor. Then, remember, if you pay, I don't know what it is, it's like 100 pounds, isn't it, John? I think it's 100 pounds.
£100, yeah.
Yeah, 100 pounds, give or take. You get that money back in your bank for travel. Now, when you go to take a book a holiday, you get to see how much it costs in travel. You get to use those bucks. It lowers the price that you pay on travel that you would have paid if you went online and got it. So therefore, you got a discount on your travel. But now the new program doesn't give you a discount. It puts money in your little pocket, like real money. You're like, so you mean I'm going to spend 350 pounds on Ariix products and I'm going to get 350 pounds back in my bank? And the answer is yes. So here's how the program works. If you have access to the system, you'll see how much Ariix bucks that you have in your bank account. You just identify the email address of anyone you know. They don't have to do anything with Ariix. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, your neighbor. You don't recruit them. It has nothing to do with it. All you do is tell someone, are you going travel? Yes. Here is, and you send their email address coupled with how much money you want to give them in your Ariix bank. So let's say you know a friend is going traveling for the holiday. They're going to go to, I don't care, Mexico, and let's pick one that's better, Dubai. So they're going to go to Dubai, and you know their hotel room is going to cost them $3,000. You look in on the system and say, holy crap, I know I can get it for $2,000 because I can see it online. You're going to send them a link by giving their email address and entering an amount of money out of your bucket of bucks up to $13,334 if you have the maximum. You may not have the maximum. You may have less than that. Well, if you've only got $5,000 you've spent with Ariix, then you would only have 5,000 bucks you can give them. You can give them any amount, $222 for all I care. Send it to them. When they click to buy travel, they're going to click on it and use your coupon off of the internet price that they would see anywhere else on Travelocity, bookings.com, hotels.com. They'll use that coupon that you sent them and take up to the $222 that you gave them. However much they use of what you gave them, we will also send it to you in a check, the exact same amount. Basically, what the link does is it takes half the savings that you get and it gives it to the customer, and it gives you the other half and pays it to you in the form of real commission dollars. So I'm going to walk you through a simple example, and we'll see if this makes sense. So, Joanne, you're the rep. Fred Cooper is Joe Nobody, but she knows I'm going traveling. So she says, I'll tell you what, I will give you, if you will buy that same location or site or hotel in Dubai from me, I'll give you $500 off. Well, okay, why would I not do it? I save $500 and it's the hotel I want. So I'll say, okay, I'll go. Joanne may say, oh, by the way, if you don't have to stay at the Hilton, you're willing to stay at the Marriott, I could save you $700. Maybe I say yes, maybe I say no. Let's assume I say, you know what, Joanne? I want to stay at the Marriott. I'll take the $700 savings. You send her, so Joanna would send me fredwcooper@gmail.com. She'd send me a coupon for $1,000. She would see her bank account, her Ariix bucks drop by 1,000. So assuming she has the max, which I'm sure she does, she has 13,334 points. She would see her new account go to 12,334 points immediately. I would receive an email that said, I have $1,000 credit off travel. I would go book my travel on her site at $700 off. I would see the normal price on the internet, click it, get $700 off my price, and then I will go do my travel, and I will kiss Joanna and say, thank you so much, you just saved me $700. Immediately, that next week, when I go travel, it has to be when I travel because I could cancel beforehand, Joanna's going to get a check from us for $700. The exact same amount. Now, sitting in my account, if you remember, she sent me 1,000. I only used 700. As long as I book my travel within 30 days of her sending me the notice, that extra 300 will stay there and I can use it for something else if I want. If I don't use it within 30 days to book travel, it goes back to Joanna in her bank and she'll see a credit back of $300 because Fred Cooper did not go travel. As soon as I've traveled my 700, she gets her paycheck. Her 700 is always gone, and you are $700 richer than you were before because you bought $700 worth of product from Ariix. That's it. That's how it works. Okay, questions?
There's lots of them. Okay, so obviously you've now given someone this account and they can log back in and use that travel if they've traveled before. Do they get credited back travel rewards on the money they spent or not?
Okay, so once you've done it and they've used it, yes. If they travel on the money they spend, you do not get the travel dollars they spent back.
But do they?
They don't get the credit back either unless they buy access to the system or become an Ariix rep.
Okay.
Now, the beauty about being an Ariix rep is, remember, when you join, you get 2 for 1. Then every time you travel, you get your money back. And all you have to do to keep those reward dollars is buy one product. You don't even need to be commission eligible. As long as you're buying a toothpaste, you will keep the product credits, the Ariix bucks, in your account. And you want us to do that because you make money in Ariix when people purchase products from us. That's how you make your commissions. So you want us putting reasons why they have to buy Ariix products to benefit. But once they've bought access to the system themselves, if they're keeping at least one product on an order a month, then the answer is yes, they would keep the product. Otherwise, no.
Okay, so when someone logs in, will it give them an option to buy the £99 access to keep those rewards?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So another question here is, can you send someone a second payment? So say I sent you £700, but actually you look, well, you won't be able to see, but I know that actually there's a £1,000 discount. Could I send you an extra 300?
Yes.
Okay, all in the same email. Okay, that's fine. With obviously preferred customers ordering, we used to get like a roll-up commission on our matching bonus. Is there no roll-up on this because it's money into your pocket?
Correct. There's no roll-up on this if they are not a preferred customer.
Okay, it's preferred customers. Okay, that's no problem. Okay.
But keep in mind, they're going to be motivated, right, to want to become a preferred customer so they can keep their bank of travel dollars and use it perpetually. So when they do become a customer and buy at least a toothpaste, that volume is rolling up and that match is rolling up, so everybody's going to earn commission on it. The goal here is not to become a travel company.
No.
The goal here is to become the greatest rewards company for any Ariix rep on the planet and provide Ariix reps with a whole bunch of way to earn money.
Yeah, I agree. And I think as well, like for anyone on here who's sitting here thinking, well, I've only got 3,000 rewards. What do I do when I run out? You need to look at it like this. If your friend is saying to you, I really want some discount, and you know there's £1,000 discount off a holiday, if you spend £1,000 on Ariix products, you send it to them. As soon as they travel, you get that £1,000 back, and you can literally look at it as you've got £1,000 off products completely free.
Free. Yeah.
And I said, I explained this with being active as well. Like, you know, if someone wants to be active every single month and they, you know, they want to earn commissions on this, then, you know, spend the money, send the gift cards out, and you get your money back for being commission eligible, don't you?
And then when you want to go travel, you're participating in the lowest possible price available. So we don't even count how much money you're saving on travel in addition to having your Ariix products for free.
Yeah. So obviously the biggest question is, where do ex-reps stand? So obviously last year we launched this and we said, if you want to keep your travel rewards, you have to have an order going through. However, obviously what we've done over the last couple of days has sped up so much attention that all of these old reps are saying, I want to come back, I want to come back. And some have logged in and they've got their rewards there, even though they've been in active for a while. And some have logged in and they haven't. So where do they stand with it?
Okay, so let's go through that. And by the way, somebody asked about payments. Yes, eventually we're going to be able to do payment systems for making them. It just drives me crazy how slow IT can be, but it just takes what it takes. So anyway, the answer to those questions is yes. All right, so back to this. Remember, we have a 30-day promotion going on right now. It started July 4th. It ends the last day of July. And what it allows is anyone who signs up for travel, so it's not even money for us, it's money for the vendor. If you sign up for travel, all the money you have spent in Ariix in the past, no matter how long ago, you will get back in your bank up to $13,334. Now, in order to keep them longer than 30 days, you need to buy something. So you'll have to buy a toothpaste or something to keep your 13,000 point active for the entire year. So when you say you've got some that do that, some that don't, my hunch is some of them have bought their auto ship, but they did not buy access to the system. Some of them got access to the system, but they have not done yet. They have not purchased to keep it. So just keep in mind during this promotion, you have to access the system and purchase the system to get your 13,000 points or whatever you've spent to.
Okay, so if someone's called the office and they've said, no, you haven't got any rewards, that's wrong, and they just need to go onto the travel system and it will appear.
It will, okay, right now, unfortunately, the way they did it, you have to buy the system and then they will show you the amount you have available. I have that being fixed, but I think by the time they get it available, the promotion will be over. But here's the great news. All you have to do is sign up for it. It will show up in a day. If you don't want it, cancel.
Yeah.
If it's not enough for you, say, I'm going to cancel and give it back.
How long do they have to cancel?
Well, you can cancel actually month to month, and we will pro rata that one back. So.
Yeah. So obviously there's loads of people on here who are saying about order ship to keep. So let's make this clear. To keep your travel rewards, you need to have an order going through every single month. To remain commission eligible, to get paid on these travel rewards, you need to be 100 PV active, because that's right, yeah? Because you're paying it into people's commission.
Correct.
So please make this clear, guys. If you've come on here and you know you're an ex-rep and you're thinking, oh, I want to cash in this money, I'm going to send all this money out, please be clear that you need to be 100 PV active all of the time to get paid this commission into your check. This goes into your commission check, so it's the same as any other. You're active and you're being paid for being active. But remember, when you're spending, say, £140 to be active every single month, you're getting £140 back in rewards that you send out and get your money back. So please look at this and realise You are literally having a business every single month for free. You just front it the first month, and then you keep getting it back every single month.
But Joanna, it's even better than that. Why don't you take the 140 discount, go on a holiday, the money you spent on the holiday goes back in your bank that you could then give to somebody else that you could then be paid for. And if you go on a really nice holiday, right? So you spend 140 pounds and you're on auto ship, and you go on a $3,000 holiday. Yeah, you get the 140, which gave you the best discount, but the $3,000 holiday, now you only paid $2,000 for it. The $2,000 goes back in your bank. Then you can give the $2,000 to somebody else, and you can earn the $2,000 yourself.
Yeah. So this is a way for every single rep to travel for free. So you can be active for free, and you can travel for free.
And be paid. Whatever you pay for travel, someone will pay you cash for it.
And I think as well,
if you will not do this, don't do direct sales, because there's nothing in your life that will make you do it. You're just totally lazy.
I think it's literally the easiest company to, like, one of the biggest stigmas with MLM is, oh my God, I lost money. You physically cannot lose money, because as soon as you spend money, you're getting money back. Yes, if you're lazy and you don't share those rewards, you won't get the money back, but nothing in life is free. You can just go and work 9 to 5 and get that money back if you really want.
That's right. And somebody asked, Aaron asked, so a rep only needs to do a toothpaste to keep their own dollars. Yes. If you're just out to travel and that's really all you want, just do a toothpaste. Just do a toothpaste. That's all you need to do. But if you want to make money on travel, and you want to make money in Ariix, and you want to make money on your reps and on your customers, you're on auto ship. And by the way, I know that's horrible. You have to be on auto ship and get products, but we'll put it back in your bank account so that you can give somebody else a trip and get paid your money back. And of course, when you travel, you can make every dollar you spend in travel back on your customers as well.
Can't lose.
No, you just have to literally live a life where you go like this. I don't care if you're traveling. I don't want to hear about your traveling, my friend, because I am totally indifferent. If you have one shred of kindness, you'll say, oh, John, are you going to Dubai? Yeah. Where are you staying? Here. How much you paying? This much. How about if I give you $500 cheaper just because I love you? And she'll say, okay. And you give her $500 and she puts $500 in your pocket, and you just go, oh, how can I miss? This is impossible to miss.
Oh, literally, over the last couple of days, I mean, guys, if you don't follow me on Facebook, go on my Facebook and just have a look at what I've been doing. I haven't inboxed one person about this, and I've literally sent out thousands of rewards, because as soon as you put up, hey, I'm giving away free discounts, no memberships, nothing, people are biting your hands off. Just think about how many travel companies are out there, and you have to pay like a membership fee every single month to have access to these discounts. That's gone. You are literally saying to your friends, hey, here's some free money, take it. No one is saying no.
Yeah, they don't need to pay the access fee. They don't need anything. They just know, hey, my trip was going to cost this, and I just saved $50, $100. Thanks, Joanna, for $100.
Yeah, you literally can't lose. And it's like, yeah, and you can't even run out, because if you run out of dollars, just use the money you've been making to get more products, get more dollars, get more money back on it. You're just making a recurring cycle of investment and doubling up on all of your money.
Or go travel. Or just go travel.
Yeah, go away.
If you'll just go someplace, we'll pay for it for free.
Yeah. And there's another way of looking at this, isn't there? Say, for instance, let's put it down small. Let's say, for instance, you're selling some of the Ariix drops, and you're selling them at £150, and we know that we get them at £106. You make the retail profit on that. You make the team lead bonus on that. And then you also can double that up. Sorry, you wouldn't get team lead bonus if you put it through your account, but you would get the 40-something pounds. Plus, you can double it up and get £106 in travel rewards, get that money back. So for selling a £150 product, you get £150 back. You make 100, is it 100% markup, or is it, I'm not a statistician.
That's 100%. Literally, you cannot miss if you know anybody that travels.
Yeah. We all just won.
Oh yeah, there's just one. Wait, I've got more coming.
Oh God. Do we?
That people love to do and what people spend their money on. And you're just going to look at this and go, I don't know why the whole world doesn't join Ariix. Most people
spend money on food.
Yeah, most people, think about it. You got to convince them to take vitamins every month and recruit their friends. Yours, you don't have to do anything. And one day your friend's going to go, hey, Joanna, how come you gave so much money away in free travel? You'll say, oh, I gave away $13,000 in discounts. Why? So I could make $13,000 myself.
Yeah.
And then what did you do? So I spent the $13,000 on an incredible vacation, and I got the money back. So I really didn't spend it. I can do it again.
So basically, Ariix is the best company to ever be part of because you travel for free, you're commission eligible for free, you make 100% markup on your products, you give your friends free discounts, they pay no memberships, they travel free, they like you because you're not bugging them to buy anything. They're biting your hand off because they want your discounts and you're making money for that.
And if you will get people to join Ariix, there's commission roll-up on the travel they do as well.
Say that again.
Remember, the commissions roll up from preferred customers, the purchases they make, and the travel they do, right? Because they only get 50% of the discount. That rolls up the matching bonus tree.
Okay, so let's go back to that one. So if you send someone this free discount and then they want access to that, you sign them up as a preferred customer, they pay the £99 fee.
Yep.
They keep their rewards that they've accumulated from the holiday they brought.
Oh, on the holiday they brought, they keep those rewards forever for the year. It doesn't even matter if they are buying a toothpaste. That's just free.
But then how do they convert to a preferred customer for us to roll that up the tree? Or does that...
You sign them up as a preferred customer.
Is that on the system then, just to sign someone up as a preferred customer? Okay.
Yep.
So they're not buying any products. They are just a preferred customer with these rewards sat in their bank account.
Correct.
And then we get paid. So James is on here. James, for all of my customers that I'm going to make, you now get matching bonus on it.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Get to work then, Joanna.
Shit. One last question that I've seen is from some guy called James Lavelle. He said, is anything happening with the atoll, or are we sticking to the company insurance that we have?
Atoll?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't sound like you said atoll, and I knew you didn't say what I thought you said, so I'm like, okay. I knew that question would be asked. If you'll give me 30 seconds, I'll see if Riley had an answer on where we are with that stupid atoll process that is killing us to try to get it registered.
Okay.
Okay, then give me 30 seconds, I'll run an ask it. Hey, Riley?
Yeah, I asked that, Joanna, because I was sure that there's some sort of update. So hopefully.
He's not there, I'll ask him. He knows he's supposed to be there. Atoll? Okay, I'll have an answer for you in a couple minutes because he was going to be waiting around in case there was a question I couldn't answer.
Okay, perfect. Right, well, I think we have answered all of the questions. Is there anything else you want to add, Mr. Cooper? Or should we just go into business?
I got to tell you seriously, other than glitches on this for travel, that we are continuing to make it easier to use, simpler to use, etc. If you can't do it at Ariix, don't ever do a network marketing company again because you can't do it. You can't talk to your friend and say, I honestly do not know a human being that cannot see a friend traveling and spend 2 seconds to see if they can get it cheaper and tell their friend, hey, I'll get it to you cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's just like, okay, you didn't even ask to recruit them. You're not even asking them to sign up on the system. You're literally just telling your friend, do you want to save an extra $100 or $500? People will get so excited saving 20 pounds on a hotel for the night. And you don't think it's a big deal. You're like, what's 20 pounds? People just get excited. Oh, I saved 20 pounds? Yeah. And then they're going to come up to you one day and say, hey, James, how did I save? How come you got it 20 pounds cheaper than I could on the internet? It's the simplest opening introduction on the planet. You don't have to walk in and go, I want to talk to you about network marketing. It's a pyramid thing that you're all going to hate. And you don't even have to do that. They'll come to you and ask you.
Exactly. That's all that's happened to me over the last couple of days. Even today, I put up a post about me going on a cruise, and all of a sudden I've got all of these people saying, can I get that cruise at that price? And I'm like, I don't even know if we give a discount to customers on cruises, but now all of these people are like, okay, well, how do I join the business to get the cruise at that price? Because it's literally half price compared to Royal Caribbean. It's crazy.
Guess what? You can give them that price.
How?
What's that?
Yeah, but I don't make any money on it, do I?
Well, so the answer is no. You won't give it to them at that price, but you will give them a discount. I don't know how much you're saving. So give me the amount you're saving.
Save. So when you go into cruises, it doesn't say the public price is £800 and you're paying £400.
Right.
When I log onto my system, I'm paying £400, which is so much cheaper, but there doesn't show a discount. So obviously if I'm giving that to someone, how do I make money on that?
You would send them £200, £200,
Mm-hmm.
400 pounds, sorry. Right? 200 pounds. They'll go in, they'll book your exact cruise. They'll say, use Joanna's 200-pound discount. They'll use the 200 pounds off, and then you'll get the other 200 pounds cash in your pants. So do they get your price? No.
But why doesn't it show that? Why doesn't it show the public price of the cruises? Because I never know how much to send someone because it doesn't show how much it would show to them.
Yeah, unfortunately, cruises will not give you the saving price first. You have to go all the way through the cruise sign-up process, and then at the end, they tell you what the rebate amount will be.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen that. Okay, so if I just send someone a couple of £100, okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to send someone like £10 to get on the system, tell me what price they see it as. I'll tell them what price I see it as and send them some money, yeah?
Or just send them extra. Heaven forbid they use all of your discounts on 2 travel trips or 3. And if they don't use it within 30 days, it's coming back to you anyway.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So send them a little extra.
Yep.
And then they'll use whatever they can use to get it. Now, this is more detail than you may want, but suppose it's your mother and you don't want to make money on your mama.
I do.
Right? Okay, but okay, I don't know who. Somebody you care, okay, maybe no one. I don't make money on it. If there was someone you did want to give it to them at your price or at a price you specify, what you can always do is have them either travel with you or put them on your system. Remember, you get to identify 4 users. You could put them on and they could sign up and use it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recommend that. We're not out here, you're giving them a discount already.
Yeah.
And right now, the only number you can give them is 50%. So you keep half and they keep half of the savings. Yes, I will give you a tip. A next thing coming out on travel, you'll be able to say how much of the discount you want to give them. So instead of giving them 50%, maybe you'll give them 25% and you'll keep 3/4 of it. But I didn't want to blow everybody's mind. So right now, let's just keep it. You give 50% of the discount, you keep 50%, and it's real easy to comprehend. Whatever you give someone in dollar discounts, you're going to get back in a paycheck. Simple.
Sorry, just replying to someone. So they see. So the good thing about this is when you send this to someone, they don't see the price you get it at. They see it at 50% discount, don't they? So that's a huge thing here, because before people would see, that there was more discounts to be made and they could see where you were making the money, whereas now they don't see where you're making the money. And that's a huge thing for anyone who's talking about this online. I think the best thing to do is not start talking about the company and how they're making money on travel, because at the moment it's such a massive leverage that we're giving away all this free money that they only need to find out about the business side making money on it once they're interested.
Yeah, because they'll come to you, right? Somebody will come up and say, how is it you're giving away $13,000 here and there and everywhere?
Yeah.
Travel. You got to be making money. You got somebody who's interested will ask about it. Everybody else will say, I don't give a crap how you do it. All I know is I paid $1,000 left. I'm £1,000 left, so I'm happy.
Exactly. Cool. Well, I think the comments are slowing down now. So, anything else to add?
No. How about you, James?
Yeah, James does have something to add. Let's unmute him. We'll see if he's actually paying attention, shall we?
I just wanted to know whether Fred's got pants on. No, I'm only joking. Now it all makes sense. Yeah.
James, do you want to talk about Rob on Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, cool. And the only thing I would just say there with Fred and what Joanna's done really well is the law of reciprocation is not just the money that you can make from people, but even if it's £10 or £20, when you do something for people, they will always remember that. That is way more valuable than the £20. And if we get in the business of creating friendships and being the go-to person, say, hey, you know, Joanna just got me £50 off this hotel, and then eventually you'll build these, you know, as the name suggests, networks, and you'll be the person who solves problems, and that will always reverberate and come back to you tenfold. So I think that's probably the smartest thing about all this, as well as the cash up front, right, Fred?
Yep. James, I agree. You do something nice for someone, even give them $5 off. They may not want it themselves, but they'll tell you a friend who wants to travel, or they'll say, hey, but I know a neighbor who's going on a huge trip with 10 people, and you can save them even more.
It's powerful. So guys, just on that, don't you have to think about these big trips? Sometimes it might be the overnight stay in London, or, you know, a hotel like 10, 15, £20, but you've done something for someone. And like I said, they will always remember that, and that will pay you back. So no, listen, you know, as always, the company, you know, doing their bits in the background, evolving. So, Fred, appreciate it. Appreciate you taking the time out. And I know everyone else is excited with the things that we've got coming and what you guys are doing. So, you know, on behalf of everyone in the UK and everyone else who's on the call, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. You've got till the 31st to get their bucks back in their bank. So if you want a way to revive the dead, now is the time to talk to them.
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect. And then, Joanna, just the last thing, what you mentioned there, for those who are on the call, and it's open to anyone who's on the call, we're not only blessed this week to have our CEO, Dr. Fred Cooper, sharing that knowledge, but on Wednesday at 9 p.m. UK time, there's Rob Sperry. For those who don't know, he's one of the top trainers in network marketing. There's an exclusive call. So a slightly different angle. Now we've got the excitement of the travel and all those possibilities. A training call on Wednesday, 9 p.m. with Rob Sperry, and everyone on this call is invited to that. And if you've got team members who don't know about it, then get access to that link. I'll post it in the School of Success, and that's all from me. So yeah, once again, Fred, appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, you got it. James, I'll just on a sidebar, I'll answer all your stuff. I just got it. I was just on the call.
I just muted him. He just got muted by me. Okay, thank you, Fred.
All right, everybody. Hey, go enjoy a travel on me.
See you later.
Okay, bye, everybody.